How many of you have come across this word deep learning? Yes. Yes. So some of the participants have typed that they have known this deep learning. Okay. So I'll tell you what is deep learning and how it is useful for analyzing the medical images, right? Okay. So here I'm Dr. Saraswathi from Untitled Institute of Technology, Pondicherry. Yes. So today's agenda is these are the contents. So we'll see what are the medical images and how we are going to analyze those medical images and by what technique we are going to analyze. That we will do. That we are going to see. And what is artificial intelligence? What is machine learning? And what is deep learning? What is the difference between these three? Right? So நம்ம இப்போ ஃபுல்லா பார்த்தோம்னா we are coming across these three words. எங்க பார்த்தாலும் artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. இதுதான் நம்ம கேட்டுட்டே இருக்கோம். எந்த பேப்பர் பார்த்தாலும் we are coming across this word deep learning. Okay. So அதோட architecture. What is the deep learning architecture? And ஒரு case study. If time permits, we will see that case study using MATLAB நம்ம பார்க்கலாம். Okay, pa? Yes. So images அப்படின்னு எடுத்துட்டோம்னா you can see it is a two-dimensional representation, right? And we can call the signal as a one-dimensional representation and image as a two-dimensional representation. If I hope some of you people are doing research and some of you people are postgraduate and undergraduate projects and choose பண்றதுக்கு ரெடியா இருப்பீங்க. Okay, okay. So if you're going to choose image processing, then well and good. Yes, you can take that particular subject, image processing. கண்டிப்பா எடுக்கலாம். So many hopes are there. Core areas நிறைய இருக்கு. Okay. So in that image processing ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா the very main point here is images. So what kind of image I'm going to take for my project அப்படின்றது ஒரு பெரிய question ஆ இருக்கும். Right? Yes. So here images அப்படின்னு எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா medical images, satellite images, hyperspectral images, and then natural images, right? And movie images, and so many images are available, right? In our website or in our data set, so many images are available. Okay. Then in that image processing, நம்ம என்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா we have to narrow down. Yes, how will you narrow down? Yes. So scope எதுக்கு அதிகமா இருக்கோ அதுக்கு நம்ம narrow down பண்ணணும். Yes, scope எதுக்கு அதிகமா இருக்கு அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா yes, it's nothing but your medical images, right? So as the term explains, what is medical images? நம்ம இப்போ கை வலிக்குதுன்னு போறோம் உடனே the doctor will ask you to take x-ray, right? So that x-ray is nothing but your medical image. Okay, வயிறு வலிக்குதுன்னு நம்ம டாக்டர்கிட்ட போறோம். So what the doctor will do? Automatically he asks you to scan it, right? So that is nothing but your CT scan, right? அப்புறம் என்ன பண்றோம், ஏதாவது ஒரு வயிறுல பிரச்சனை இருக்கு அப்படின்னா we are going for taking ultrasound. எனக்கு சளி ரொம்ப அதிகமா இருக்கு, ரைட்? எனக்கு தலை வலிச்சிட்டே இருக்கு, நான் என்ன பண்ணணும்? I need to go to a doctor, specialized doctor. போன உடனே அவங்க என்ன பண்றாங்க? He asked me to take the MRI, right? So there are so many modalities are available. அதுல இருந்து வர images எல்லாம் நம்ம என்ன சொல்றோம் அப்படின்னா we are calling those images are medical images. Okay. So doctors are there, then why there is a need to go for analyzing these images அப்படின்னு ஒரு பெரிய question mark இருக்கலாம். Am I right? இருக்கும், கண்டிப்பா இருக்கும், right? So doctors
cannot understand Tamil in between your speaking. Ma'am, please say in English.
Yeah, no problem. I'll continue my section in English.
And your slides are also not changing. Are you changing the slides in between?
No. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. So we understood the medical images have so many scope, and what shall we do with this image, medical images? Yeah, we can analyze the medical images, and then we can we can aid the doctor to analyze the image better. In a better way, they can analyze. So we can get some second opinion from our computer to make analysis about the medical images. So that's why we are preferring medical image analysis, right? So I hope these two topics you have understand. Okay. So the next topic what we are going to see is what is the difference. Okay. So the main difference between the AI, ML and DL we should know, right? So I have put one or two slides to explain this artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. Then we'll move on to deep learning architecture and then case study, right? So now, as I told you, why there is a need to go for medical image analysis. So if you see here, I'll narrate some one or two slides to why there is a need to go for medical images or medical imaging analysis. I'll tell you now, right? Okay. So if you see nowadays, many startups are coming, right? So for one statistics is telling that 106 startups have transforming healthcare with AI. Okay. So each and every healthcare industry, they're transforming their startups with artificial intelligence. So there is a need to study this artificial intelligence. So wherever you go, you are going, whether you belong to biomedical engineer, whether you are studying electronics and communication, or whether you are studying computer science, whatever may be the thing. So if you want to place in the core industry or core area, you need to know what is artificial intelligence, and you need to program how to do with artificial intelligence. So that's why the era is, we can call this as a digital era, as an AI era, right? Or we can call this as machine learning era. I mean, like that we can say, right? Yes. So I have listed out here some of the startups. I hope everyone is able to see the screen. Okay, if you see here, from the starting, patient data and risk analytics. So these are the startups. They have come up with their own idea, and with AI they are implementing. They are analyzing the patient data and what are the risks. They are analyzing the risk factor in their patient data. Okay, these are the startups, right? And in research, this medical image plays a vital role. If you see, so many papers, millions and millions of papers are coming under this healthcare research papers. Okay, and then here, if you see in the right side of my screen, you'll be able to see medical imaging and diagnostics, right? So the machine is taking the medical images, and it just producing some images. By seeing the images, that a doctor can be able to see, or doctor can be able to diagnose whether there is a tumor or not. But even then, so much of hectic will be there, right? It may take some 1 or 2 days to diagnose, right? So then and then, if there is a computer-aided diagnosis system, or if there is a computer with some architecture or with some software which diagnose the medical images then and then within a second or within a fraction of a second, it will tell you whether you people are having some tumor or not, right? So these are the startups. They are working with this medical imaging and diagnostics, right? And then the other important part is mental health. Nowadays, all the IT people are undergone with the stress, right? And there is so much problem in their work area, and also in their family. Okay, so there is a separate subject is called neuroscience. Okay, where they will study all your brain activities and what is the factor that leads you to go for stress, and all these things can be done through research in this mental health. Okay, so some of the startups have undergone some projects in this mental health area. And then pharmaceutical company or pharmaceutical research is a very plays a vital role, right? And here drug discovery in that particular area, some of the startups are working on, and virtual assistants and wearables. Your band, right? Wristband or wristwatch. So many wearables are there. It will measure your heartbeat, or it will measure your stress, or it will measure your health. Everything it will measure, and it will tell you how you people are, right? So everything is installed with the AI. So that is the point that I want to stress it here, right? Okay. Now, the part is deep learning in medical imaging. Yes, we'll see some of the startups, they have worked on this particular area. Okay, so I have just picked some of the few startups which work on particular area that I have listed out here. So for example, Analytic is a startup company who is working with this real-time clinical diagnostics. Okay, and then Butterfly Networks and Bay Labs, they are working with the whole body portable ultrasound. And this Zebra, they are partnering with this AI, right? And then they are working with this cloud imaging AI. So some of these startups, they are working with this particular area using deep learning or using artificial intelligence. Yes, next. Yeah.